Power isn't loud. It doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it's simply being older. Sometimes authority. Sometimes it's a title, a role, a classroom, a home. Sometimes it's just being the one who decides. Every adult carries power in a child's world, whether they want it or not. And power, even when used with love, leaves a mark. This chapter isn't about blaming adults. It's about recognizing impact. Most harm is not intentional. It's inherited, repeated, misunderstood. Adults speak from exhaustion, from pressure, from wounds they never had space to examine. And children absorb far more than words. They absorb tone, mood, silence, the sigh after a mistake, the look when patience runs out. Power is felt long before it's understood. A raised voice may be forgotten by the adult, but remembered by the child's nervous system. A public correction may feel efficient, but register as humiliation. A dismissed feeling may seem small, but teach the child that emotions are inconvenient. None of this requires cruelty. It only requires imbalance. Power becomes harmful, not when it exists, but when it goes unexamined. When adults confuse obedience with respect, when compliance is mistaken for character, when authority is defended instead of reflected upon. Children don't need perfect adults. They need aware ones. Adults who pause, adults who repair, adults who understand that influence is constant, even in ordinary moments. This chapter asks for humility, not guilt. To remember that every adult was once a child standing smaller in someone else's world. Someone once spoke sharply, dismissed something tender, used power without noticing. And that memory still lives somewhere, even if we learn to call it normal. Power used with awareness becomes safety. Power used gently becomes guidance. Power acknowledged becomes trust. But power denied becomes fear. And fear teaches children to either disappear or fight. Neither is freedom. This chapter is an invitation to pause before reacting, to choose repair over defense, to recognize that saying "I was wrong" doesn't weaken authority, it humanizes it. Children don't lose respect when adults own their impact. They gain safety. Power will always leave a mark. The question isn't whether it does, but what kind. A bruise or a steady hand that says, "You are safe here. You matter, even when you make mistakes. I'm bigger, but I will not use that against you." And sometimes the most powerful thing an adult can do is step back, soften their voice, and remember, I'm shaping more than behavior. I'm shaping how a child learns to exist in the world.